Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's only been 2 days since I posted my first video, but that was just like a little video that I wanted to post just to make sure that you guys know that I'm back and just to say hello again to the world. The reason I'm posting today is because it's my birthday. Yay! I'm turning 28 years old. No, 28 years young. That's right. And I had this like idea that I wanted to do a video on New Year's resolutions, but then obviously the New Year's is like 2 weeks ago. But then I thought like, okay, my birthday is a perfect day to do that anyway. 2019 was a really good year for me. It started amazingly. My birthday last year, it was beyond my expectations. Everything went exactly how I wanted it to go. My younger brother came to visit me while I was still living in London, and we went for some shopping. We went to Sky Garden and had some lunch at Alen Cafe. Then he got me a cupcake from Peggy Cupcakes, and we just walked around. I got like some helium balloons that I really wanted, and then we went on to just getting ready for the evening, and I had like some drinks at the Gherkin, and it was amazing. Every single person that I invited came, even though it was for a short time or for just like the drinks in the Gherkin. But then after we went to some clubs and Four Thieves in Clapham Junction, and I had such a blast. I even got to end the night at a place where they were playing Brazilian funk, which was like, I was so into that at the moment, at that time, and I just got to like skank out. Like, it was amazing. It was amazing, and it was the perfect way to start the year for me, as 2018 had been quite a tough year. I decide, like every year I try to have some New Year's resolutions. One of my most successful ones is becoming a vegetarian, which happened when I was 15. It's been 13 years ago now, and I'm now become officially a vegan. Some of these New Year's resolution has been like in the making for a few months already, but the 1st of January I decided to be like the official day when I start. I have this like little cute book that I got from I think it was Wilkinson in London, but it's like, it says happy thoughts, and it has like this like cute little sections where one of them is like what I'm grateful for, and I can write every day like 3 things, and there's like my goals and reflection of the week, and then there's like I take a moment to pause, and yeah, it's just a little like nice little book to just write down my thoughts and make sure that I am always grateful for the small things in life, even though my life sometimes seems to be a bit like slow and quiet, I guess. So let's get to the New Year's resolutions that I decided for this year. One of my New Year's resolutions was to become a vegan. I thought that after being vegetarian for 13 years, it was time to take the leap. Like, this is one of the resolutions that has been like in the making for a few months already, but 1st of January was like kind of like the day where I was like, now there's no like wiggle room anymore. Now it's like 100%. And so far so good. I haven't like really missed anything. The only annoying part is that when I go to visit someone and they put out sweets on the table, I can't have any of it. But I've learned from my mistakes, and I bring my own chocolates with me now. Yeah, my treats. But since being here in Israel, it hasn't really been that hard. There's so much like options for vegetarians in just every shop, like candies and all kinds of like sweet stuff and treats and tofu, and even at the hospital where I work, in the cafeteria, they serve tofu. Like, they would never do that in Norway. They barely have like a vegetarian day. Another one was to reached my goal when it comes to working out and my body, and that's going well, like so far. I kind of started last year, and 2019 was the year that I managed to build a booty. I'm just saying. Shout out to 2019 and some weightlifting. Quit drinking. Had my last drink on New Year's Eve, and honestly did not enjoy it. I don't like me when I'm intoxicated or the day after. So yes, no more alcohol, and this is what probably one of those New Year's resolutions that will stick with me for the rest of my life. Another one is quit sugar and flour. That one has been a little bit difficult because I get my food for free here at the hospital. I don't see any point in buying extra food. You know, the food I get is really good, and if I have like the occasional pita bread, I am allowing myself that. And sugar as well, like I'm not really big on sugar anyway, so it's okay. It's okay. And I want to try like the vegan Israeli sweets that I get here, so but it's going good. I'm not going crazy. That's the point with this one. And then this one is an important one for me, and this one it was also in the making already from last year, but I was just being so fed up with having so much items and clothing, and yeah, I just couldn't stand it anymore. And I've been like stripping down my wardrobe for like the past 6 months, and 2020 is my no shop year. No more shopping. And the reasons for that is, one is the environment, two, my economy, and I just want to learn to appreciate the things that I have rather than keep buying things thinking that this is gonna make me happy when it's not. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I did go out with one of the other volunteers here and I entered the shop and I tried a shirt on, which was a big mistake because now I'm thinking about that shirt, but I'm not getting it. I am staying strong. So another thing that I'm also doing is I'm doing this little like, what is it called, like gratitude notes, where every week I write down something that I'm grateful for, or something cool that happened, or something that I appreciate from the past week. So I will do this every Sunday, and I put it all in like this little bag, and I'm just gonna keep doing that throughout the whole year. And not like I've allowed myself to also make some notes and put them in there whenever something cool happens that I think is worthy of going into the bag. And then at the end of the year, on New Year's Eve, I'm gonna open them up and read every single of the notes. I think that's gonna be a really cool way of celebrating the new year, and definitely better than getting wasted and doing stupid stuff. I have also taken some time to reflect upon 2019, or my 27th year on this planet, and yeah, it was a good year for me. It was really good, although I made some moves and choices that were a little bit like you know, I had to move. Well, I didn't have to, but I made the decision to move away from London. I could not keep up with the rat race. It was too much for me. I'm from a small town, and being away from home, I realized that I love nature and more quiet places, and I'm okay with that. London is still there, all my friends are still there, and I can visit whenever I want, so it's not like a big deal. I thought I was gonna be a lot more heartbroken than what I was when it happened, but I managed perfectly fine. And I think like inside of me and my soul knew that it was the right choice to do, and it was just like the path that God was like paving for me, and it was just like take some time and chill back home. And yeah, so I've done a lot of growth that year. 2019 was also a year where I had to let go of a lot of things and people and emotions. This was definitely hard, and it kind of sucked with some of these people, but at the same time, like with the move, like within me, I knew that it was something that was well overdue and it had to be done. In return, it created space for new people entering into my life and for relationships that I already had to blossom even more than like just become more rooted and deeper than what they were. And I mean, it's amazing, and it just shows how when you like hold on to things that you're not supposed to have, it stops the growth of something else that could be so much better. Basically, we humans, we need to learn to let go when it's time, and some people, they're not meant to stay forever, but they serve their purpose, and it doesn't mean that you don't appreciate and love them, and it does not mean that I won't continue appreciating and loving them. And yeah, life is really funny, but it feels so good to finally like having had this realization and come to conclusion to all of these things. And I hope that all the people out there that were once really important part of my life are having the same amazing growth that like I did, like I'm having still actually. So I feel like from now on and onwards, I'm gonna have like my life biggest glow up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video.